Hello dear friends, I am Corey and welcome to this new video tutorial in which I'm going to show you how to create your own grass tufts. We know them, we love them, and we have used them most of the time. Grass tufts are a very nice, quick and lovely way to add a lot of character to the basis of our model. But I have a very tiny problem with grass tufts. They finish too quickly, at least for me, because I use a lot of grass tuft. But to solve this problem, we can actually create our own grass tuft, and this is exactly what I'm going to show you here. And don't worry, you are not going to need any kind of skill or tools. We just need three things. Now, the first thing we need is static grass. Now, there are tons and tons of different type of static grass brand that sell static grass. You can find basically whatever you want. You can find them in every kind of color that you can possibly imagine, even length. Just choose whatever type of static grass you love and use the most. The next thing that we need is baking paper, parchment paper, non-stick paper. You understand what I'm talking about here. This is the type of paper that we use in the kitchen. Why we are using this paper is because it is non-sticky, because we are going to apply glue on this thing. And speaking about glue, I have three different type of glue here. This is the third thing that we need to create our static grass. Now, I have three different type here because these are the glues that I have used the most. I have tried different type of glue and I ended up using most of the time these two. Actually, this is a new entry. Now, the first glue that we are going to use here is classic PVA glue. This is called Vinavil, which is the most common type of PVA glue that you can find here. The next one is UU glue. Now, you don't have to specifically buy UU glue. The important thing is that this glue is transparent and, most importantly, very jelly. It does also have a very strong smell. But the thing here is that since this glue it is very jelly, when it cures, it becomes very gummy. And this will make your life easy because, well, you can still work with the static grass when you are going to apply it onto your bases. This is the glue that I have used the most. And the new entry is the Green Stuff World Tuft glue. Now, I haven't tried this glue. This is the first time that I ever going to try it, so we are going to discover this thing together. I was very curious because this glue was actually developed for this specific type of job, and, well, let's see if it does work better than the other two that I've shown you before. And these are the three things that we need to create our own grass tuft. Now, I have saw some people that use a static grass applicator, which is a device that uses static electricity. Now, in my opinion, you don't really need a static grass applicator. If you want to use one, you absolutely can, but I don't think it is necessary at all. I haven't found any differences between using a static grass applicator or not using it, especially if you're not going to use very long pieces of static grass. If you're going to use the 3mm, you're not going to notice any difference at all. Okay, stop talking, let's go to the hobby table so that I can show you how to create your own very super easy, do-it-yourself, not require any skill at all, grass tuft. So, as a first step, we need to cut the baking paper. I decided to divide it in three identical pieces so that I can test the three different glues that I have here, but you can cut it in any shape and size you want. The next step is to apply the glue on the paper. Again, you can let your imagination loose and make the tuft any shape and size you want. Keep in mind that what I'm doing here isn't recommended. After you have placed the glue, immediately apply the static grass to be sure to apply as much static grass as you can before the glue starts to cure. I wanted to do it this way to be quicker, but you don't have to rush. Take your time to do it. And now let's apply the static grass. I've placed a piece of paper on my working station to make my life easier when I'll have to clean the table. I'll also avoid to waste the excess static grass. Sprinkle the static grass abundantly on the entirety of the baking paper, then just shake it a little bit to remove the excess. Now let's just wait for the glue to cure. I let the glue dry for an entire night, and now the grass tufts are ready to be used. Let's see which one performed better. The tufts made with the PVA glue are the worst one in my opinion. Their consistency is a little bit stiff, and this makes them hard to work with, and also the transparency isn't very good. The one made with the UU glue, which were my favorite till now, have a very nice look. These type of tufts are very soft and transparent. This is the type of grass tuft that I have used the most because they look almost like the one that you can buy from the most famous manufacturers. But I have to be honest. The one made with the tuft glue are basically the same as the ones made with the UU glue, if it wasn't for a tiny little detail. The tuft glue one are self-adhesive, same consistency, same transparency, but technically you don't have to use glue to stick them on your bases. A lovely plus, in my opinion. And this is how you make your own grass tuft for your miniature bases. And so this is the end of the video. Thank you very much for staying with me, guys. I hope that this tutorial was useful to you, and well, let me know down in the comment if it was, or if you already know how to create your own grass tuft, let me know down in the comment what is your technique, what type of material you use. If you use different type of glue, let me know whatever you want, and also leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos. Also, down in the description I will leave the link to my Instagram, so if you want you can also follow me there. Again, thank you very much, guys. I am Corey. I hope to see you in the next video.